Good day, everybody. This is Grumpy Old Man Tim coming back at you again with the last installment of all this crap I've been going through with the strokes and cancers and all that. The one that we didn't cover was when my wife passed away. So, this is a hard one for me, but what happened was she was confined to a wheelchair with muscular dystrophy. I was a caregiver 24/7. I loved doing it because I loved her. And years ago, I made a deal with the devil and said, okay, you can have my soul if you take her first, because I knew no one could take care of her the way I could. At times, like when I went to visit my family down in New Brunswick, they say, God, you know she has to go for a pee before she does. And yeah, that's how sync we were. So anyway, we went to see the doctor in October 11th, I think it was, 10th or 11th, around Thanksgiving. And she had a sore elbow, and she couldn't find anything wrong with the doctor, couldn't find anything wrong with it, so okay, fine. So we went and sat outside, like I said before last time, waiting for paratranspo to come get us, and she just turned her head, looked back, said paratranspo was going to be late, and she was gone. So after that happened, as a caregiver, I took care of her for decades, 24/7, 365, everything. When she passed away, what did I have left? Seriously, I had nothing. And we had to move because we weren't native. I was in native housing, and I'm not native. So we had to move and all the stress of that. But just think about it when you're taking care of somebody every day for decades, and you wake up the next day, and what do you do? Who do you take care of? Who do you do anything with? That part of you did actually die. So you have nothing to do, nowhere to go, nobody to talk to. Completely empty, void, blank, nothing. The kids can't understand it. The kids can't do anything with it. I mean, what are you supposed to do with yourself? And that's where it got really ugly. And that's when I had my stroke. And then my heart attack, my aortic bisection, actually. I had that. And after that, I went to hell in a handbasket. I burned down a lot of bridges. I did everything wrong. And I just didn't know what to do. Couldn't find myself. And people say, I have to go find myself. Well, guess what? I kind of understand it now, what they're talking about. Because I didn't have anything. It wasn't, we were we. I wasn't me and you. It wasn't her and I. It was a we. We did everything together. I picked her up in the morning to take her out of bed, put her on the toilet, let her do her business, take her off the toilet, put her in her wheelchair, and then make the coffee and whatever. And at night, the same thing. She'd be asleep at night, and I'd go to wake her up, and I stroked the side of her face to wake her up, and her skin was just incredibly soft. And she always wake up with that smile. I'll never forget that smile. And pick her up, put her into bed, and I'd roll her over, check her butt, because when someone's sitting in a wheelchair for that long, they can get bed sores or sores on their butt. So I would check it all the time, and even the doctor said they were amazed that she didn't have any, because I would put moisturizer on there all the time to make sure it was clear, clean, and safe, and no blisters or anything. So, yeah, the friends that we did have were her friends, or our friends, I should say. I'll correct that, our friends. And when she passed away, well, they kind of went by. Bye, Felicia. And I'm broken already. And what do I have to offer anybody? Broken old man who is poor, well, on old age security. Strokes, you can't walk right, can't go for a walk on the beach or anything like that. So yeah, that was completely screwed. So I went down there and I had a stroke, 2 strokes. And like my son-in-law said, it changed me for the better. And it did. And now, like with Nickelback song, which everyone hates Nickelback, but I love the song, it's If Today Was Your Last Day. And it was with her, and it was with me when I had my stroke. And it can be for anybody else. I mean, when we went to her grave, the plot beside her was a little girl. Her name was Rose, 5 years old. So you have to take every day as if it was your last. I don't do Christmas. I don't do birthdays. I don't do any of that shit. Because I have been down that road where I've been walking, I give someone a hug and I drop dead in their arms. You don't know when it's going to be. So do it now. You love somebody, tell them. You see a present that somebody might think they would like, if you want, give it to them. Don't wait. Give it to them. My mother passed away before Christmas. She never got to see any of the presents that she got us. So yes, this is not quite a sob story. It's a long story because I talk way too goddamn much. But if there's anything you can take from it, it's just don't trust tomorrow. Like Nickelback says, if today was your last day. And it was my last day. So, I know what the devil has in store for me now. He's going to take and give me a long life so I can suffer more. But, what the fuck? I've been through worse, haven't I? Alrighty, kids. You have a great day, and I'll see you in the funny papers. And next time I'll be sure to make it a bit lighter. Okay? Bye for now.